Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other Arks.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time.
Until they have somewhere to live.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My dad knew what it meant to be Pathfinder. He wouldn't pick me if he thought I wasn't.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use...
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Nexus control
No,
to
it isn't
Hyperion.
what we wanted,
It's good
but
to have
what
you
choice
here.
do we have? Alright, what happened?
To who?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You called my father... Were you friends?
Much like a colonial director without colonies. I don't know. We've mostly avoided... And here we are, idling. We can't...
And if it...
Or even me. Sorry,
You don't trust him?
we can't... Ugh, goddamn poetry.
It's...
Alec...
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time. As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy power.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex. Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that... At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. During the trip to get here, Yeah. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will... I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What kind of work do you do?
I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed. Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other... My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast. I can tell... My clan were supposed to settle matters, and in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan A?
I like to remind him of that now and then. The clan helped. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done. It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps?
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine. I oversee the entire initiative, and I have to that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left. They'll do anything to prevent. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can... The more colonists we have.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of some...
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder.
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off... Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Yeah, looks fine so far. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breathing gears.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candrus for authorization to participate.
This is a nightmare.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for... What was he trying to...
Alec overrode the implant, and only you. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. What do you get out of it? I don't follow. You're an AI.
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge. Good to hear. How so?
Perhaps so when you ask, but not without recourse. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Engineering reports the drive system has been powered down. Non-essential areas will remain in standby mode.
Crew muster schedules have been posted. All personnel should check...
Do you know anything more?
I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
But...
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to... Correct. However, I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What more can you...
This raw data enabled... You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Me more than you.
However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in symbiosis is in similar fashion. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit, of course.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone. It's over now.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his earlier line service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's got...
Liara Tassoni. She had some pretty
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
But in the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. Hello, there is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting. I'm worried about these which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are...
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
I am Dr. Liara.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Damn it.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here. Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Some serious kit over here.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Some serious kit over here. Some serious kit over here.
We're almost out there. Finally.
Confirming, Nexus. We're good to go.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view. These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Hi, Ryder.
Some serious kill over here.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Calo Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios. I was
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here.
It was optimized for...
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff.
All right, excuse me.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
But hold on to that dream.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1. 2 failed outposts put an end to that idea. Maybe we can turn things around. Calo, take us in.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants.
Something on your...
Maybe. I know that look.
Huntress?
Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how... Is it... Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for. You, me... So I said I'd... Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill. So, it's quiet in here, if you want to talk.